Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something pretty much everyone encounters using an ATM.
Right. The bank machine, cash machine, whatever you call it.
Exactly. And we've got some interesting material lined up. We have a dialogue, a bit dramatic actually, some language takeaways, fluency builders, and even a story about someone learning the ropes.
Yeah, and this is all geared towards, demystifying the whole process for you, the listener.
Whether you use them all the time or you're maybe a bit newer to them, we're going deep.
It's more than just getting cash out. We want to look at the words, the process, maybe even some things you haven't thought about.
So, our mission today: get past just the how-to. Understand the terms, maybe have a little chuckle at potential issues.
Hopefully fictional ones.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And, understand these machines better. Okay, let's start with that dialogue. It's quite something.
It really is. What jumps out first is like the contrast. You've got the user inside their head getting really frustrated.
Yeah, thinking, stupid girl making me spend money, that kind of thing.
Right, and then that irritation turns towards the machine itself. Stupid machine talking to me like I'm an idiot.
It paints a picture, doesn't it? That feeling of slight annoyance before you even, begin.
And then the ATM comes in, super calm, very step-by-step.
Please insert your card into the slot. Very polite.
Always, please. Then please input your 6-digit peon code followed by the pound key.
And please select an option. All very standard commands we see.
They are. They're designed that way, right? For clarity, to guide everyone. I often wonder about that constant please. It's,
a bit formal, maybe trying to make it feel less like talking to a robot.
Could be. Anyway, it moves on normally at first. You have selected withdraw.
Followed by, please type the amount you would like to withdraw. Okay, all normal so far.
But the curveball. It suggests transferring $10,000 to the World Wildlife Foundation.
Yeah, that's where it gets, alarming, but also kind of funny.
And the user's reaction is just perfect panic. No, stupid machine. What are you doing? No confirmed. You can almost feel the dread.
Totally. And the final message takes it up another notch.
Danger, the exits have been sealed and the doors will remain locked until the local authorities arrive.
Whoa. Okay, obviously fictional.
We hope.
Right. But it does sort of hint at, potential security measures? Maybe not quite that extreme.
Exactly. And mentioning local authorities, which just means the police here.
Yeah.
It points to the idea that banks can intervene if they suspect something's really wrong. Fraud, tampering, that sort of thing, even if the trigger here is absurd.
It's darkly funny for us listening. Maybe not so much for the character. So, okay, to really get this, let's break down some of those key ATM words, starting with slot.
Right, the slot. It's defined as an opening, usually long and rectangular, not round.
And that shape is key, isn't it? Makes you put the card the right way.
Precisely. Like a mailbox slot, it guides the action.
Yeah.
I imagine they probably tried different shapes early on, but the rectangle works best. Prevents mistakes.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Very intuitive design. Okay, next. Digit and PIN code.
A digit is super simple. It's just any number, 0 through 9.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got it.
So a 6-digit PIN code is just a secret sequence of 6 of those.
And it's different from a password, right?
Yeah, that's important. Passwords usually have letters, maybe symbols too. PNs are typically just numbers. It's always that trade-off, easy to remember versus secure.
Good distinction. And after the PN, the machine mentions the pound key. What exactly is that for anyone unsure?
The pound key. On a phone keypad, it's the one that looks like a hash symbol or number sign. Hashtag.
Okay.
Often used in automated systems like ATMs or phone menus to say, I'm done entering, or yes, confirm.
Right. And sometimes you see the star key, the asterisk, but maybe less often at the ATM itself.
Yeah, less common for the main transaction usually. Now, the dialogue character wanted to withdraw money. Let's clarify withdraw versus withdrawal.
Yeah.
Withdraw is the verb, the action. I need to withdraw cash.
Right. Doing the thing.
Exactly. And withdrawal is the noun. It's the event itself. I made a withdrawal of $50.
Got it. Action versus the thing. Simple enough, but good to be clear.
It helps, yeah. And then there was transfer, which the fictional ATM suggested by mistake.
Right. What does that mean in banking terms?
To transfer is basically to move money electronically from one account to another.
So you don't actually see the cash moving?
Nope. It's all digital. The bank updates its records. You can transfer funds, that's the verb, or you can talk about the transfer, that's the noun.
Okay, great. So that covers some core vocabulary. Now let's build some fluency by looking closer at those key instructions, like insert your card.
Insert. It just means put something inside something else. Insert a key in a lock, insert a CD.
Right.
For ATMs, insert your card feels quite formal, direct.
It does sound official, yeah. Like a polite order.
Definitely. Clear, no messing around. The other big one was select an option.
Oh, yeah, you see that everywhere. ATMs, websites, checkout machines.
Exactly. Super common. It just means pick one choice from the list they show you on the screen. Make your selection.
Very straightforward. Okay, so moving from the formal instructions, let's talk real-world stuff. Like leaving your card behind. I have definitely almost done that walk-away panic.
Oh, absolutely. It's so easy to do. You get your cash, you're maybe thinking about what's next, and whoops.
Yeah.
It's good that many ATMs now beep at you, right? An alarm until you take the card. That's smart design, learned from common errors.
Totally. A lifesaver sometimes.
Yeah.
And I personally really prefer the machines that give you the card back before the money comes out.
Me too. Yeah. It just seems more logical. Get the card, then the cash. Less chance of forgetting the card when you're focused on the money.
But it's not like that everywhere, is it? The source mentioned Switzerland often does it the other way around. Cash first, then card.
Yeah, it seems so. It shows how even with standard tech, there can be these regional differences in how people prefer to interact with it, maybe based on habit or something.
Interesting. And we've all had those other little frustrations too, right? Card won't swipe or, oh, type in the PIN wrong too many times.
Yeah. Ugh. Yes. And then your card gets blocked. It's a security thing, but still annoying when it happens to you.
Definitely. Okay, let's shift gears now and hear about Alex. Learning to use an ATM for the first time. That gives a different angle.
Yeah, it does. And we're reminded ATM means automated teller machine.
Right. And Alex's story, it captures that initial feeling.
Yeah.
Kind of curious, but also a bit nervous.
Totally understandable. First paycheck, wanting to get your hands on it, but the machine seems maybe a little intimidating.
His mom's role is great. She explains the debit card.
Yeah, the plastic card from the bank lets you use your money, withdraw, check balance, deposits too sometimes.
And she really stresses the PIN personal identification number. Keep it secret.
Crucial advice. And she
Right.
breaks it down for him. Put the card in, enter the PIN, choose withdraw money, type the amount. Makes it seem less scary.
And Alex's feeling after getting that first $20 out by himself. That sense of achievement.
Yeah, it's really relatable, that little boost of independence from mastering an everyday skill.
It really is. The story also highlights why ATMs are so useful, right? Access anytime, 204/7, usually faster than going inside the bank.
Definitely. But it also includes that important safety reminder from his mom. Be aware of your surroundings. Good advice for everyone.
Always. And as Alex gets more comfortable, he learns the other stuff ATMs can do.
Right, like checking the balance, maybe transferring money between accounts if he has more than one, or even depositing cash or checks. They're quite versatile.
And I like the dad's advice, too. Don't just withdraw and spend it all. Save some.
Yeah. A little life lesson slipped in there. Very practical.
And it ends nicely with Alex paying it forward, teaching his grandma and sister, showing patience.
Yeah, it emphasizes that these machines might seem easy to regular users, but they can genuinely cause anxiety for others. Helping someone learn is empowering.
You know, the overall point. ATMs are useful, requires a bit of care and confidence.
And learning to use one is kind of a small step towards financial independence, isn't it? Managing your own money.
Well put. Okay, let's quickly cement the vocabulary. A quick review. We've covered ATM, insert, slot, PIN, pound key, withdraw, the verb, withdrawal, the noun, transfer.
And authority, as in local authorities, meaning the police.
Right. And the review also mentioned deposit, putting money in.
And fund money for a special purpose. Safe, the strong metal box.
Balance, how much money is left in your account. And inquiry, asking for info, like checking your balance.
And those example sentences really help show how the words are used naturally.
Yeah, like the mailbox slot is too small, or insert this key.
Withdraw money at the ATM and make a money transfer. Singing them in context locks them in.
Definitely does.
Indeed.
Context, yeah. So wrapping this up, we've kind of journeyed through the language of ATMs, looked at how they work, shared some common experiences, and followed Alex's learning curve.
Hopefully it's given everyone a clearer picture and maybe a bit more confidence.
And that brings us to a final thought for you, our listeners. Thinking about how fast things are changing. Digital payments, online banking.
Where do you see the physical ATM fitting in down the road? Will it still be, a cornerstone? Or is it slowly becoming, well, a bit of a relic?
Interesting question to ponder. What's the future hold?
Exactly. We'd love to hear your thoughts or any ATM stories. You might have funny ones, confusing ones, whatever.
Absolutely. This deep dive is just the beginning of the conversation, really.